a young Soviet boy aimed his slingshot at a bomber flying overhead. When he woke up, he wanted to share the good news with his mom, but he found himself all alone. Just then, a neighbor woman burst into the room and rushed to push him out the window. He finally escaped the enemy's sight, but when he turned around, his home was already engulfed in flames. All alone, Sergei ran into the deep forest, crying out for his mother in fear. He knew he would never see her again. He had to be strong. When he was thirsty, he drank rainwater. When he was hungry, he ate wild berries. When night came, he picked up sticks for weapons. But the thing Sergei feared the most eventually happened. 3 German soldiers appeared in the forest. Terrified, he hid inside a hollow tree. But when he looked up, a venomous snake was coiled right above him. Sergei covered his mouth with his small hands, trying not to make a sound. After the soldiers left, homeless and scared, Sergei kept wandering through the forest. But soon one of his shoes completely fell apart. He had no choice but to wrap his foot in tree bark. No one knows how long he kept going, until he finally collapsed. With his last bit of strength, he whispered to a hedgehog nearby, telling it to go get help. By some miracle, a Soviet scout found him and brought him back to base. When the commander saw the child in the scout's arms, Sergei looked up with a frightened gaze and asked if the hedgehog had sent them. Even the usually stern commander couldn't help but smile. When the others asked where his parents were, brave little Sergei couldn't hold back the tears anymore. The soldiers rushed to hug him and comfort him. They sent Sergei to a field hospital for treatment. He met a kind and gentle nurse. In no time, Sergei was playing and laughing with the soldiers. His presence brought warmth to their cold and weary hearts. Even the commander, who rarely smiled, showed his softest side when Sergei was around. When Sergei asked to see a gun, the commander took off his sidearm, removed the magazine, and let him hold it. His arrival brought joy to everyone. The nurse begged the commander to let Sergei stay, but he refused. Outwardly, the commander said Sergei must leave, but the boy didn't throw a tantrum. That's when the commander lost control of his emotions. He looked at Sergei and seriously asked, "Will you be my son?" Sergei nodded. When everyone heard that Sergei was staying, the whole unit was overjoyed. An old tailor stayed up all night to make him a tiny military uniform. Wearing it proudly, a brave little soldier was born.